So anyway, yesterday I started talking about the conscience, and that the very first way that God starts speaking to you is through your conscience. This is the first way how he starts drawing people unto him. This is the first way how he starts revealing things unto people, is through the conscience. And yesterday I had started making the point that the conscience is an intuitive knowledge of right and wrong. And anyway, yesterday I was going to mention the point that everybody has a conscience. I know that, I don't know where I heard this study from, but scientists to this day and age still do not understand why we as humans have a conscience. There is no scientific evidence or any reason being why we have a conscience, but we as Christians understand and know why we have a conscience. Out of Genesis chapter 3, I had mentioned that yesterday, that the conscience came after the fall, after we had eaten the apple. When Adam and Eve ate the apple, the conscience started working in our lives. So anyway, out of Romans chapter 2, and in verse 15, it goes on to say, which show the work of their law written in their hearts, their conscience also bearing witness, and their thoughts, the meanwhile accusing or else excusing one another. And I'm going to go into a bit of the context. Out of Romans chapter 1, there he mentions a person, which is someone who is not born again, who has an intuitive knowledge of God in their heart. And I'm just going to go into this, and then I'm going to start explaining it a little bit. Out of chapter 1, and I'm going to start in verse 19. It goes on to say, because that which may be known of God is manifest in them, for God has showed it unto them.